What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, came across this video. Y'all know I love my food, and we got 10 Australian foods you must try. I have seen two things that I need to order and try from Australia, and we got some more here. Maybe we'll see some meals. I seen some snacks maybe, but not some meals. So finna check this out, see what it's about. Y'all hit that subscribe button, send down those recommendations. Oh, he be everywhere eating.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. I'm back with another top 10 list, and today I'm going to be talking about the 10 must-try Australian foods. That's right, Australian food. I don't know if you guys know what Australian food is like. Maybe a lot of you guys don't know what it's like, and that's why I want to help you in today's episode. Whether you go to Australia or you walk into a local Australian restaurant, you're going to open up the menu and you're going to wonder what to order. What exactly is some really good Australian food? So that's what I'm going to help you with in today's episode by
Facts, because when I travel, I definitely don't be wanting to go to fast foods that I have here. Most time when you travel, you got people that be like, let's go to McDonald's. No, we got McDonald's back at home. We trying to eat something different.
Naming 10 must-try Australian foods. Now keep in mind, these aren't the only 10 because there's a lot of Australian foods you can try. But if you stick with these 10, then you're going to get a good idea of what classical, traditional Australian food is like. So stick all the way to the end of this episode so that you can see this amazing overview of some Australian foods that you can try whether you go to the country or you go into a local restaurant. And also be sure to subscribe to this channel because I release these food videos weekly, some of the best on the internet that you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now, and we're going to begin the list, starting with number 1, Barramundi. This is the most popular fish in Australia. You can find it just about every Australian restaurant around the country, especially those that serve seafood. And there are a few ways you can eat it, but it's best pan-fried or seared skin side first. You won't find this too often
I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I'm a fried fish type of guy. And when I say fried, put it in that egg, like you don't even have to, with fish, you don't even have to batter it with egg, but put it in that cornmeal, fry it up, or if you got some fish fries type of, that's me. I have eating the fish like this before, because my mom's mom made it. Not my mom's mom, my wife's mom's made it. And guys, me personally, I wasn't comfortable with eating a fish that was looking at, like, he was looking at me like the whole time I was eating it. But it was alright. But me personally, I like fried fish. Throw that cornmeal on it and all that. This would be interesting. This probably wouldn't be my first option. I ain't gonna lie. It probably wouldn't be my first option.
In Australia, you can find it just about every Australian restaurant around the country, especially those that serve seafood. And there are a few ways you can eat it, but it's best pan-fried or seared skin side first. You won't find this too often battered and deep fried, although fish and chips is a popular food in Australia as well. So if you're a seafood fan and you want a really nice fish dish to try in Australia or in a restaurant, then go with the Barramundi because this really represents Australian fish at its best. Number 2, fairy bread. Another one of the great foods in Australia. It's actually more like a snack. These are slices of bread that are cut triangularly, topped with butter, and covered with what's called hundreds and thousands, which are small specks of sprinkles. Thus you get the most colorful toast you'll ever eat. You'll see it especially at many kids' parties.
That looks like cheesecake.
To make. In fact, you could probably make it at home as well. But if you insist on eating it in Australia, then hey, it's probably worth the experience. Number 3, hamburger with beetroot. Of course, we all know hamburgers. It's popular, especially in the US.
Right.
So what makes the Australian version so different? It's really the beetroot that is...
Wait a minute. Is this like a veggie type burger? Like a vegan burger? Like, is it ground beef?
Placed in the burger, along with the local Aussie beef patty. You also got the bun and the cheese, of course. So if you're into hamburgers or cheeseburgers, you should definitely try the Australian version. It's really one of the most
cranberry
popular
sauce
foods that
on
you'll
it?
find all over Australia.
Is that the beetroot right there? Huh. Now, I ate a burger with an egg on it. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. I mess with it. I miss the beetroot. Interesting.
Try the Australian version.
Very interesting.
It's really one of the most popular foods that you'll find all over Australia. So don't miss out on this, burger fans. Number 4, kangaroo.
Uh-oh.
This is the national animal of Australia, as some of you guys might
that look
know.
like a nice brisket.
So why not eat it as well? Not too many of us are accustomed to eating kangaroo meat, but it's quite a nice thing to have in Australia, and quite common. You can find it in many markets in the country, and in restaurants of course. It tastes great as barbecue, usually on the medium rare side. I wouldn't recommend eating it well done, as it could dry out fast. So if you are an adventurous eater and want to try some kangaroo meat, then Australia is the place to do it.
I would probably try it. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I don't see kangaroos often anyway, you know, but I mean, that'll be interesting.
Number 5, Lamington.
Lamington.
Oftentimes referred to as the national cake of Australia. It is a square-shaped sponge cake coated in a layer of chocolate and coconut shavings. Sometimes it has jam in the middle as well. You'll find these in many cafes and dessert shops in Australia, and it's really wonderful to have with some coffee and tea. So if you had to pick one cake-like food to eat, then go with the Lamington. Great snack, great cake, it's very delicious, it's really one of my favorite Australian foods and snacks. You go for it. Number 6.
Okay, I need to try the meat pies.
Everyone in Australia knows about the meat pies. It's a food that
it kind of reminds me of a chicken pot pie, just with beef. That's what it looked like. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, this looks like it has more meat than the chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie, I feel just peas and carrots with a little bit of chicken in them thing.
That is great for any occasion, and you'll find them in many Australian cafes and pastry shops. It's even eaten at sporting events in Australia. It's as it sounds, a thick, flaky, and crispy layer of pie crust, and inside is the marinated meat and sauce. It's baked, of course, and out comes the crispy and savory pie, usually best eaten with tomato sauce spread on top. So if you like meat pies, try the Australian version. It's so savory, so delicious, really great Australian comfort food at its best. Number 7. Pavlova. People debate whether this dish was invented by New Zealand or Australia, but whatever the case, it's a well-known food in Australia. It's a meringue dessert where the crust is crispy and the inside is soft. It's decorated at times with whipped cream and fruits, especially if it's for special occasions. There are quite a number of desserts you can try in Australia, but if you want to go with something that's pretty big and filling, then Pavlova is the way to go. Who knows, maybe if you're in a restaurant, you might actually have this as your birthday cake on your next special occasion. Number 8, sausage rolls. If you try the meat pies, then you also got to try the sausage rolls. It's made in a similar fashion.
I'm about to say, we have something similar. We call pigs in a blanket, but never mind. This look like something, maybe we have sausage on a stick. It's like a corn dog, but it's a sausage, like in a corn dog form. That's what the meat looked like. But our pigs is straight like acre sausage or something.
In that instead of the meat filling, you have the sausage filling underneath the pastry. It's crispy on top and so savory because of the sausage meat inside. It's great as a lunch item. Maybe you've tried sausages before, but you've never had them in pastry form. Then why not start here with Australian cuisine, sausage roll, another one of the great comfort foods of Australia. Number 9, barbecue snags. This is another term for sausages. It's especially popular as barbecue, which is worth mentioning. Australian barbecue is known for its many choices of meats, and one of the
I'm gonna definitely love Australia because I love the barbecue. Anything thrown on the grill, Hey, anything, I kid you, anything thrown on the grill make it 10 times better. 10, maybe 20 times.
One of them you should try is the sausage. It's thin and long, made of beef or pork and marinated with spices from all around the world. Dog. And it is oftentimes eaten in a roll or bread with your favorite sauce, kind of like an American hot dog. So try some Snags today, especially if you are a sausage fan. And finally, number 10, Vegemite on toast. Another one of the great foods of Australia. It's this thick, dark, brown paste that can be enjoyed for many occasions like breakfast, lunch, or tea time. You take the spread and put it on top of the toast. Spread it around nicely and you have what's equivalent to
this top tier spreading right here. Look at that. That's top tier.
Peanut butter toast, but of course with a much different taste. This is as Australian as it gets. So if you like toast and you want to try an awesome snack that is well known all around Australia, then Vegemite on toast is something that you definitely need to try.
I gotta try this.
Well,
Vegemite.
There you go with the 10 must-try Australian foods. Whether you go to Australia or you walk into a local restaurant that serves Australian food. There's a lot more out there in Australia, and if you guys want to comment below and mention some of the other great ones, some of the ones that you think I should have mentioned in this episode, then please do comment. Well, thank you so much for watching this episode, guys.
Thank you,
Give me a like if you like what I'm doing here or you found this video to be very helpful. And also, like I said, please subscribe to this video as well so that you can get awesome food videos weekly, such as this one right here. So I hope you have a great time, whether you go to Australia or you walk into your local restaurant. Enjoy that Australian food. And be sure to check out also the other videos on my screen so that you can see some of the other food videos that I've done that can be helpful to you as well.
Yeah, I gotta subscribe, rockstar. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna Cashapp to y'all. I wanted to go around traveling and eat food, but I started trying to like eat healthy and all that stuff. And me personally, I'm not vegan, vegetarian, you know, shout out to the vegans and vegetarians, but I'm a carnivore, you know what I'm saying? I gotta eat some beef, some steakums, some pork chop, pork. Sometimes I don't do pork that much anymore, but I've been trying to eat right, follow my calorie deficit diet and all that stuff. So I was like, this would be bad because I see some good stuff all the time. Be like, man, what if I just traveled and ate? And I'm like, I can't. But it'll be good to see it. But this is some good stuff. Yeah, I would try most of these. You know, I would try all of them. You know, like I said, I like fish. Me personally don't like fish. Looking at me eat them, but that's okay. As long as it's good and you know he can be happy that he tastes good or something. But that's all I have for this video. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, send down those recommendations, and y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.